Hello everyone, my name is Susan and I live in Portland, Oregon. I have been obsessed with makeup my entire life. I've been kind of hiding it, I guess. I don't know, that are close to me know that I love makeup, but here I am, shouting it from the rooftops. I hope you enjoy this holiday smoky eye. So I'm actually starting out with a full face of makeup that I wore to work for 9 hours. So we're going to be seeing all the struggles today. We're going to be seeing the blending struggles. We're going to be seeing everything, you guys. I bear it all. So I'm starting out with a blending brush that is really long haired so that it is easier to blend. And I'm going to be dipping into the red shade in the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star palette. And yep, we're already struggling. And you know what? That is okay. Right guys, now I'm going to be dipping into the most neutral shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette and Morphe palette. And this is actually the shade that I use all the time. I love this shade. It is embarrassing if you look at my palette. There's almost nothing left of it. It's just kind of tried and true. It will help you blend anything. This will blend your problems away. So yeah, I'm just going to be kind of toggling between these two shades, just making sure that base layer that I'm starting with is the most blended thing ever. So now that my top lid is totally blended and has the pigment that I want, I'm going to grab a smaller brush and just put that neutral shade down first just to make sure it blends easily, and then I'm going to go over top with that same red, just making sure that again, it's totally blended. Oh gosh, you guys, look at this palette. She's been through it, okay? We're picking up a darker red shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to warm up the crease a little bit, just add a little bit of depth with another color. You can see that, again, it's not blending great, and that's just because of my skin, but don't worry, you guys. We're going to get through it. It's going to look great at the end. You just have to believe. Alright, I wasn't happy with the darkness of the crease area, so I just picked up on the Conspiracy palette in the kind of maroon purple shade, and I also added that to my crease, and we are just blending it out now with a more shorter blending brush. I prefer these for my crease, and I'm going to be picking up a neutral shade again and just going through with my more fluffy brush and just making sure that the base layer is just super blended before I go through and add my darker shade. Alright, I'm going to pick up the Jaclyn Hill palette in the darkest kind of purple brown color, and I think this is the moment that the whole look changes. This is kind of where you slowly start to see it come a little bit more together, but I'm going to deepen up the crease. Again, picking up that neutral shade and kind of toggling between just to make sure I'm always super, super, super blended. Guys, nothing worse than getting through all the way to the end and then seeing harsh lines. Telling you guys, it's hard to fix. Alright, you can't really tell by this next clip, but I'm picking up that red shade again and just making sure that my bottom lid still looks super red. Really want this to be kind of more red than purple. I know it kind of looks purple right now, but we're going to change it around, guys. We just have to believe. Alright, now I'm going to pick up on that darker purple shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and run that through my bottom lid, letting it blend in with that red color. Alright, we're going to take some time here just to go through with our brushes and again, just make sure it is super blended. I know, you guys are probably tired of hearing blended now, but it's just a part of me. It's just who I am at this point. Alright, I'm picking up on that red from the Conspiracy palette and just kind of going through the edges just to bring back some of that red color. I feel like we lost it just a little bit, but she'll be back. Alright, you guys are about to see my most precious thing in my entire life. How cute is this? If you love many things, do not buy this. This is the worst thing I've ever bought in my life. Almost no product comes out, but it is quite cute. So right now I'm just kind of cutting my crease. Not really. I just want to make sure that the color that I put on is able to grab onto that concealer and be very pigmented. So right now I'm just adding some concealer and I'll add it to this lid and then I'll go through and add it to my other lid, and I just pat it down with a brush, just making sure it's really dry so that no color picks up worse on any more kind of like wet spots. Alright, so now we're going to grab the Jaclyn Hill palette and we are going to literally dip our fingers into the red sparkly shade that she has in there. And I do have to dip it in there a couple times just to make sure it's completely covered. And then I'm going to, after I have the base color everywhere that I want, I'm going to then grab a brush and dip into the Conspiracies palette into the more kind of purple shade, and I'm going to make sure that that red is super, super, super blended. Yes, our favorite word is back. We're going to blend, blend, blend. Alright, now comes my favorite part, highlighter. We're going to dip into Ranch and also the second shade on the Jaclyn Hill palette, which honestly is my favorite color of all time. It's so pretty and I think it looks pretty on everyone. So yeah, this is really bright as you can tell, but it's okay. We're going to blend it out a little bit. I'm also going to be blending it out on my eye. I really like when you put a little bit of white highlighter in the center of the eye. I think it really, really, really opens the eye and just makes it look more bright. If you haven't tried that yet, that's my favorite tip out of everything that I've given you today. Some other places that I like to highlight are the brow bone and the nose, the cupid's bow, the cheeks. We do it all, especially since we're going to a holiday party. I want to be bright. I want to be beaming. All right, next I just want to kind of clean up my look. So I'm going to take Sephora's brush 77 and dip into some translucent powder. I prefer Maybelline's Fit Me powder. This is the Tarte eyeliner that I love. It's double-ended. One end is like a kohl and then the other end is like a liquid. So I'm just going to run that kohl all along my under eye, just making sure that I kind of stay close to the waterline. And then I'm going to take the black in the Jeffree Star palette, and I am going to do kind of a really light wing along my top eye. I honestly have never really liked eyeliner that much, so I do prefer this method. I just think it looks more natural. Not that this look is natural at all, but I don't know. I think it's just more soft. I think it's not as harsh and more blended, but still gives you that kind of like really open, long eye effect. So next I'm going to grab my favorite mascara, Better Than Sex, of course, and I like to do a couple coats, and as you can see, I just kind of like to push them up. I think that helps kind of curl them. I don't really notice a lot of people doing this, but it's definitely one of my favorite tricks for making my longer eyelashes just stay more curled and more curled for longer almost, I think. After I'm happy with my mascara, I am going to put Kristen by Kylie Jenner lip kit on my lips. Alright, so next I'm going to dip into Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, and I'm just going to add that all over my cheekbones. Yeah, that's my favorite highlighter ever. Clearly I'm obsessed with Jaclyn Hill. Yeah, guys, that is basically it. Thank you so much for watching my holiday 2019 kind of holiday party look. I hope you enjoyed. I really hope that you take the time to like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, it just really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Bye.